The South Carolina Gamecocks last year had a really surprising year in my eyes, man. They had 2 top 10 wins, man, at the end of the season, which were crazy. So I will never ever again count out Shane Beamer in big games, period, point blank. This guy is on the come up. He's one of the best coaches in college football in my eyes for what he did last year. I like to see results. I'm not one of those Texas A&M fans that just think they so great because they got all this 5-star talent. If you can't coach and develop players, you can't win big games. And we seen that with Texas A&M last year. They could not finish the big game. But Shane Beamer, he won those big games against Clemson and Tennessee. And he got both of those teams on his schedule this year, man. So this is crazy, man. So in this video, I got the South Carolina 2023 preview / prediction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through every game on y'all schedule and tell y'all if y'all going to win or lose. And I'm going to have a very good prediction at the end of the video, man. So let's start this off, man. On April 15th is y'all spring game. At the spring game, this is what I want to see, y'all. I want to see the quarterback play. I want to see who y'all got trouting out there at running back. I want to see how y'all wide receivers are this year with Spencer Rattler. I know Spencer Rattler is going to be pretty good this year because he was good last year. What I want out of Spencer Rattler is pure consistency. If we could get consistency out of Spencer Rattler this year, that would be great because y'all start y'all year off with a tough one versus the North Carolina Tar Heels. Listen, y'all got Drake May and Mac Brown coming into town, man. This game is in Charlotte, North Carolina, man. Listen, y'all got to go on the road for this one. North Carolina, man, Drake May, he trying to get that first round draft pick status. Mac Brown, he trying to lead his team back to the ACC championship. But in this game, I think South Carolina on the defensive line and offensive line is going to, overwhelm the North Carolina Tar Heels. I do believe in the SEC speed and the SEC, strength. I feel like y'all got game changers on y'all side. I could trust Spencer Rattler in a game like this based off experience. I know Drake May is a really good quarterback, but I don't think that's enough. I don't know who Drake May going to be throwing it to. I think one of his receivers transferred this year. North Carolina got deficiencies in their defensive secondary. So on this game, I'm leaning with South Carolina. So that means y'all start y'all year off 1-0 and slimy eyes, man. South Carolina, so y'all go beat Mac Brown and Drake May at their home field, man. That would be dope. Then the second game of the season, man, y'all got Furman Paladins. Listen, Furman, listen. Y'all should beat them pretty handily. If y'all lose to Furman, it's not going to be a good year for South Carolina. Y'all should blow them out. I would say 40-0. Spencer Rattler should be on the bench in the third quarter. Boom, boom, boom. So y'all start off 2-0. Period, point blank. That's a 2-0 start. We're on the right path. Now, for the third game of the season, y'all gotta go to the Georgia Bulldogs in Athens. Listen, man, Georgia is the 2-time national championships, but they have a lot of questions this year. You feel me? So that's why this is hard for me, because I think South Carolina with Spencer Rattler, that's a good quarterback. And I feel like since y'all got Nicholas Harbor going to be playing wide receiver this year, he's a freak athlete, game changer type player. I feel like y'all pretty much got a chance versus these top teams. I'm not going to say right now that y'all going to beat Georgia, but my prediction may change during the year after I see who Georgia tried out there as quarterback. Because Kirby Smart, he's never been like a great quarterback developer. I know he has Stetson Bennett, and Stetson Bennett was a walk-on, but come on, Stetson Bennett was 24, 25 years old playing against 19-year-olds. So that's a competitive advantage. Now they're going to have a quarterback out there that's around the same age as everybody on the field at the same prime of mental development. So I don't know how Georgia is going to look in them first 2 games, you feel me, with their new quarterback. So for this one, I'm going to go with the Georgia Bulldogs on this one because they the 2-time national champions. And, I just can't count them out. You feel me? I can't count the Georgia Bulldogs out, and because I didn't see them win 2 years in a row. But I would not be surprised if South Carolina goes in there and give Georgia a game with Spencer Rattler and Nicholas Harbor and y'all receivers and running backs and y'all's offense, and the defense that y'all defense was surprisingly good. Now, if y'all come with that same energy that y'all gave Tennessee and Clemson last year, I will give y'all a better chance. But I honestly got to go with the Georgia Bulldogs. So that means y'all start off 2-1. You feel me? Only lost to Georgia Bulldogs. You feel me? And now let's get to the fourth game of the year. We got the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Listen, y'all should beat them pretty handily. Mississippi State has been depleted. They lost like 3 of their top wide receivers, so I don't think they have any playmakers on the outside. Rest in peace to their coach. Rest in peace to him, man. He died at the end of the year last year. Mississippi State, man, y'all should be able to beat them handily. That's a home game for y'all. So period. Y'all should start off the season 3-1. You feel me? That's a good start. Now at Tennessee, listen, y'all beat Tennessee last year with Hendon Hooker, so I don't think it would change this year. You feel me? Tennessee was a good team last year. You feel me? Nobody can discount that. They were pretty good, but what y'all did to them last year, y'all completely ruined their playoff chances. So I have to go with South Carolina in this one at Tennessee in Neyland Stadium. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. This schedule that y'all have is tough, man. It's tough. I ain't gonna lie. This schedule is tough, but I got y'all winning at Tennessee, man. At Tennessee. Mark that down, man, this year. Spencer Rattler, Nicholas Harbor. Y'all's defense pretty good every year. Y'all's offense should be able to, dominate Tennessee's defense. Tennessee don't never have a defense. It's Josh Heupel. They're an offensive-minded team. I don't know who they going to try out there at quarterback this next year, but listen, y'all should be able to beat them. Y'all blew them out. Now y'all just got to go to Neyland Stadium. That's going to be tough. One of the loudest stadiums in college football. But listen, man, I got y'all in that game. So I'm saying y'all start y'all season off 4-1, man. That's amazing. That's an amazing start, man. Period, point blank. If you don't agree with that, that's amazing, man. Now, we got y'all at the Florida Gators. Listen, the Florida Gators are down right now. They just lost their top quarterback. I got y'all winning that game pretty handily. I don't believe what Billy Napier is doing over there is great. You feel me? I just don't believe it. It's a home game for y'all, so y'all should win all y'all's home games. I believe in Spencer Rattler. Like I'm saying, I believe in y'all quarterback play. Quarterback in college, a great quarterback could lead their team to championships. You feel me? Build a legacy and build a dynasty. So I really believe in Spencer Rattler. So I think y'all gonna beat Florida pretty handily at home. Period, point blank. Then y'all gotta go to Missouri. Listen, Missouri. Y'all should be able to beat Missouri. Listen, I watched Missouri last year. They was not good at all. I think they was the bottom of the SEC. I don't know who they coach or players is. I seen them play versus Georgia. I mean, they had a couple good wide receivers, but they gave Georgia a game. But y'all got to go to Missouri. Y'all should win that game pretty handily. Period, point blank. That's just how I feel. So y'all got that win versus Missouri. So right now, I got y'all going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-1 on October the 21st, which is great, man. Then y'all got the Texas A&M Aggies, man. Listen, I do not like Jimbo Fisher. I really don't. I think Jimbo Fisher is a joke of a coach. I'm saying that because just because Jimbo Fisher, he's really not that good. You feel me? He had all the 5-star talent last year and barely had a winning record. Like, he had the #1 recruiting class in the nation that he bought with money, and he's just not a good coach. So I feel like y'all could go into College Station and take one from Texas A&M. You feel me? Go take it. That's just how I feel, man. I don't feel like Texas A&M is going to be good next year. I think we seen their future last year. I just don't think it would change. Whoever he tried out there as quarterback was just utterly ridiculous, was just a travesty. What he did with that talent last year was just so bad. He don't have control of his locker room. I feel like Shane Beamer is just a way better coach, you feel me, than Jimbo Fisher. But yeah, man, I really feel like y'all could go in there and get a dub, period, point blank. Now we got the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. That should be an easy win. Listen, y'all should be able to win that game pretty handily. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all should win that game pretty handily. So I got y'all starting off y'all season with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-1. 8-1. Listen, 8-1. That is amazing, man. If y'all could go 8-1 by October the 28th, man, y'all be really right there, man. I'm not saying y'all gonna be able to make it to the SEC championship because I got y'all with a loss to Georgia. But man, if y'all can luck up and Georgia's quarterback don't be that good and be a bust and y'all beat Georgia, oh my God, that's a 9-0. Y'all be on your way to the SEC championship. And I would love to see Shane Beamer versus LSU or Alabama in the SEC championship. It would be something different. You feel me? But man, got y'all starting then on November 11th. Y'all got the Vanderbilt Commodores. Listen, Vanderbilt, worst team in the SEC. That's a dub, man. That's like playing Jacksonville State Gamecocks. And y'all got them at home. That should be an easy win, period, point blank. You feel me? Period, point blank. Y'all should be able to beat them. So that's 9-1. Then y'all got the Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky just lost their quarterback in Will Levis. But Kentucky, one thing about that Kentucky team is they always have a good defense they put on the field. Y'all always gotta, take that into consideration. So this is like a trap game for y'all. I'm gonna pick y'all to win solely because y'all are at home. But I wouldn't be surprised if Kentucky was to get y'all in this one because y'all be sleeping before that Clemson game. But yeah, I really feel like y'all can beat Kentucky, bruh. I really feel like that. So I got y'all starting. That's 10-1 right there, 10-1. And then we got the Clemson Tigers. Listen, this going to be one of those games, if y'all 10-1, that y'all got to win, man. Y'all lose to Clemson in Georgia, it literally mess up y'all year. Yes, y'all probably be a top 10 team, but this will mess up y'all year. Y'all got Clemson at home this year, which is a good thing. Clemson, they got Garrett Riley. He was TCU's offensive coordinator last year. He's a pretty great offensive coordinator, but I have a lot of questions about that Clemson offense, especially what they trotted off in the field versus the Tennessee Tigers. So I feel like down this game, man, it's an up and down game. I seen Spencer Rattler do it last year, but Clemson, they going to come in hungry. I think this is y'all rivalry game. But I really feel like y'all could two-peat Clemson. I really do. I really think y'all could beat them. And I'm going to pick on this game because it's at home. I got faith in Spencer Rattler. Pray no injuries happen throughout the season. I just pray because I know a team like South Carolina don't really have a lot of depth to, take on a whole lot of injuries due to player development and recruiting. Like, because y'all ain't recruiting with the big dogs right now, for real. Like, y'all not way down, but y'all trying to build up with Shane Beamer, so pray no injuries. But I got y'all with the winning versus the Clemson Tigers, man. I got Spencer Rattler showing out at home for his homecoming, man. And that'd mean y'all have 11-1 season, man. 11-1. Yes, I have high expectations for South Carolina this year. I don't sound crazy. I know y'all got some tough ones. I think that North Carolina game is a neutral site game. I don't know, because Bank of America, it doesn't say at, so I think that's a neutral site too. So that's dope. I would love to watch that. But I just got y'all losing to Georgia this year. I really think y'all could beat Tennessee. I don't think Tennessee gonna be as hot as they was last year or get any better because they losing key pieces off their offense and Hendon Hooker and Jalen Hyatt. Then was the only reason that Tennessee was even near good this last year. So I know y'all see that and be like, ooh, that's tough at Tennessee and at Georgia. But if y'all could split those games, man, that's key to y'all schedule. I really feel like y'all should, handle the rest of the games handily. The other one that I'm looking at, I said y'all could beat Texas A&M at Kyle Station, but trust me, that's going to be a tough one at Kyle Station. I ain't going to lie, because that's on a back-to-back road games. And Kyle Station, man, that place be rocking. That place just be rocking. I ain't gonna lie. So, but I still got y'all winning. So I got y'all 11-1. Man, if y'all could beat Georgia, 12-0. 12-0, prove to me. SEC championship. Listen, y'all play Alabama or LSU. I'm just predicting. If y'all play LSU, y'all got a chance. But if y'all play Nick Saban, Alabama, I don't think so. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all gonna have to prove to me. Y'all gonna have to show me a game versus the Georgia Bulldogs for me to even think about it. You feel me? To even think about y'all winning the SEC, man. Period, point blank. But to me, y'all got a pretty favorable schedule. Not that tough. But it's your boy, the Slimy Lou. Make sure y'all like us, subscribe up to the channel, and I'm out. Peace. Love you guys.